Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play the LP that never ends, Final Fantasy VI. You might not notice that the screen looks different, but you might notice that the music sounds slightly different. That's because I'm playing, now I'm playing the Game Boy Advance version of the game, not the Super Nintendo original. And I'm hoping to kind of start doing the post-game stuff, not just post-game stuff, but the extra stuff that's in the Game Boy Advance version. And one of those things I'd like to do today, you might notice I only have Setzer in my party. That's because, do you remember I was always talking about how, like, oh, I don't know how to make Setzer useful? Well, I've done something here. I'm going showing you off a boss for which this setup works like a dream. Now you're probably saying, well, what's all this crazy stuff I'm putting on Setzer? This set of equipment is called the Imp equipment. As you can, it's really good, as you can see from the stats. No, it's not very good at all. It's really terrible. It absorbs water, but it's really terrible. Unless you do this, unless you're actually... So you saw what the stats looked like a while ago. They were really shit, except for magic defense. Well, once you imp the character, the stats for attack and defense go through the roof. It's ridiculous. And do you remember I was always saying, like, oh, I don't know how Setzer is usable or what way you can use him. Well, then that means that he's just a perfect candidate for being imped, because he has no other kind of good use about him except for the whole, like, offering and offering plus the fixed dice or whatever. Well, now actually I'm probably going, once I get to Kefka's Tower, because I haven't actually finished the game in this file yet, once I get to Kefka's Tower I probably am going to give him the offering and the fixed dice, because as far as I've read that we're here in South Figaro in the World of Ruin, by the way. As far as I've read, the fixed dice doesn't get affected by how shitty imp status makes your attack. So you can have Setzer and imp status with all that good defense and magic defense, like perfect defense basically if you're in the back row, and you can still have the power of the fixed dice or whatever. So basically we're going taking on a boss, one of the optional bosses that's in this game. No, wait! I forgot something. I can't believe this. Oh, stop fast forwarding. I've gotten into like the habit of fast forwarding because I've played through practically all of this game in the last 2 days, and I've been fast forwarding quite a bit because I find that like this game, the Game Boy Advance version, runs a little bit more slowly. I can't believe I forgot that. I'm going to bring Mog as well because I need to show you something that makes I'm going to show you something that makes about the Game Boy that you can do in the Game Boy Advance version that you can't in the original. Now, do you remember, like, in order to, I'll just show you now that on Mog he doesn't have his water rondo. I never taught him. Well, actually, they have different names that I can't get used to because that's Snowman Jazz in the original. Well, I didn't teach him the water rondo, whatever that's called in this version of the game. Now that's a problem in the original if you haven't taught him the water rondo by the time you get to the World of Ruin, because there's no way of teaching him water type move once you get to the World of Ruin in the original, but there is in the Game Boy Advance version, and it's this one battle. You have one more chance to get the water dance for Mog, and it's in this battle, this optional boss battle that we're going doing here. So we'll have echoes of Final Fantasy IV here in a second. This ferry's bound for Nikea. Ah, yeah, let's hop aboard. Setzer and Mog here. What a strange couple. You never put them together, really. I don't know who you'd put Setzer with, actually, like Edgar, Sabin and Celis, I suppose. I don't know. They just seem to be together most of the time. Well, now we have Setzer, who's an imp at the moment, and Mog. So yeah, because I never mentioned, because the imp Partisan is a spear, we're giving Setzer the Dragoon setup as well. What's going on? Is that some sort of sea monster? Orange monster? Oh no, we're going to be pulled under. Man, this LP, seriously, this LP will end someday, I promise. So here we are, we're going fighting the Leviathan. and he uses really strong water attacks. I'll just let you see how powerful this attack is before I get to work on him. It's yeah. The thing. Oh wait, did I forget to imp Setzer? Okay, well I've got to do that now. I thought I'd imped him. Maybe because like maybe I didn't. I don't know. I could have sworn I'd imped Setzer. Well, look, we'll imp him now. Maybe I equipped something on him that changed that or something. So look, Mog's doing that. Now you guys know Mog is a heavy hitter with the, that Mog's a heavy hitter. Well, let's just see how Setzer gets on. As you can see, because of the imp equipment and being in the back row, Setzer now is also able to have, perfect defenses, just like Mog when he has the snow muffler and Gao when he has the snow muffler. Look, Setzer is doing more damage than Mog. Did you ever think you'd see the day when Setzer would be doing more damage than Mog? It's ridiculous. Oh well, that's annoying. That inflicts slow. Yeah, this is like one of I think 3 optional bosses that are in the advanced version before the end of the game. There's a lot more that gets unlocked after you finish. Well, not a lot more. There's like 2 dungeons, big dungeons that get unlocked after in the post game or whatever. But this is like before this is one of the optional bosses that's before you finish the game. Just in the world. They're all 3 of them are in the World of Ruin, and this is the easiest one. It's the first one. So, this series isn't like started properly yet. Oh yeah, by the way, Mog is immune to the water because he has the Paladin's shield, which thanks to fast forward only took me 20 minutes to purify. It was brilliant. So, as I was saying, I'm going to basically be starting this up as like another series, this like extra Final Fantasy Advanced stuff to tack on to the end of the Final Fantasy 6 LP. But I'm not going to start it properly yet. Like once I get to the post game, it'll be a steady kind of like video every 2 days or 3 days or whatever. But just for now, because I need time in between to prepare and get stuff ready, and I need to finish the game, I'm just going to be putting up a video. Like this video will have Leviathan in it, that optional boss, who looks like a Skeksis. Like his face is really weird. It's really bird-like or something. It's kind of strange. But we'll have this optional boss in this video, and then in the next video of this we'll have the other one, and then the one after that we'll have the one after that. So look, he's gone. We've bested Leviathan here on Let's Play Final Fantasy 6 Advance. Final Fantasy Let's Play Final Fantasy 6 by Rock Paper Mario, the LP that just refuses to take the hint and die, and mastered a new dance. So as you can see, we've learned the water dance now. I'm gonna see what it's called actually, because and that's your last chance to do it. Is everyone alright? What are you talking to Mog for? Mog's fine. Look, it turned to Magicite. Obtain the Leviathan Magicite. Yes. You might guess, those 3 optional bosses that I'm telling you about are all also Espers. I'll show you now what the Leviathan is basically like Bismarcky. He does like a big water type attack, but he also teaches a new spell called Flood, which is only available in the Advance remake, in the Game Boy Advance remake of the game. Which is a water type attack. It's the only water type attack that can be learned by other characters other than Strago and Gao. Because remember, I was always saying that like Strago and Gao, what's special about them and useful about them is that they can learn wind attacks and water attacks and stuff like that. Oh, we're in Nikea now. We need to get back to our airship, you idiot, you imbecile. There's one more thing I want to do in this video. Though maybe I won't. Let's end the video off here. I'll do that in the next video. But yeah, like basically now, our magic users, Celis and Terra and Realm and Strago, have access to an actual water type attack called Flood. So which is interesting. I like that. It's a shame they didn't put in like Aero or something, that they could learn Aero, because that's just like the one element that's missing then, but still, it's no big deal. So yeah, that's how you use the imp equipment. I'll tell you now where you can get all of the equipment, I suppose. You can get the Imp Artisan. You can either win it from Tyrannosaurs, or you can steal it from these Mantis enemies that are outside Nart. The Tortoise Shield, you can win that by beating these enemies called Basilisks. I can't remember what they're called in the Super Nintendo version, but you can also find them around Nart as well, I think. With the Reach Frog or whatever. The Saucer, you can steal that from these enemies called Tumbleweeds, which you can find near the Dinosaur Forest. You can steal it from them. You can find those enemies near the Dinosaur Forest. And this Reed Cloak, you can win that off enemies called the Sprinter, which you can also find near the Dinosaur Forest. So you can get all of this equipment in 2 different areas. It's not that difficult. So yeah, that's making Setzer quite a bit more useful thanks to the imp equipment and imp status. It's just something special that I never showed off in the LP. So thanks a million for watching, everybody. I'll see you in the next part of Let's Play Final Fantasy VI, when we'll continue this never-ending LP. So yeah, thanks for watching, and bye. I hope you enjoyed it, and that you're looking forward to seeing the Game Boy Advance stuff as much as I'm looking forward to seeing it, because I've never played through it before. So bye.